Oh dearie, dearie. Oh, that was a very quick intro, wasn't it? That was. I think I pressed record before I was ready. Dave Lambert joined the club with his off the ball mentality. That's kind of just something that is nice to have. And nice to have in the option to play him once in a while. So, and good. We've got a much better second choice goalkeeper now. That is nice to see. And we're against Blackburn now. Do I play Powell? That's a sort of next conundrum, because I'm not all that certain. Dodd is not available though. He's not available. He's still very unfit at the moment. So I mean, Daly played well there, right? So that seems like a sensible idea. Walsh is not having a good season though. Don't know what's happened, what's changed, but he's gone from a world beater to someone who I don't really want to put on my pitch anymore. So unfortunately, he's going to be left out of the team for a little bit. Andrews not playing well again, so Shaw get on the pitch. And who do we have? Cook and Parker. It seemed to be a working duo actually, so that's good. And it means I can probably put. You know what I do there? Yeah, I think we're more likely to be chasing the game, to be honest. So I'm happy to put him on the bench. Am I? No, let's do that. That seems like a waste, doesn't it? To not play Walker when he's available. So we'll put him on the right. And there we go. We're against Blackburn. See what damage we can do. And they seem to be damaging us. It's fine though, because we're now going forward and we're able to capitalise on having our creative players in the centre. Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, that's sending off there. The only problem with playing a team that's red, you can barely see the damn red cards. Same thing with playing teams in yellow. It's you never see it, and just suddenly it's like, oh, they're sent off. They had a yellow card. Okay, like I didn't know Phil Boyce had a yellow card, for example. There you go. That's a good example right there. Although we weren't playing yellow team. That's just me being oblivious. That's just me not understanding how the game works. Let's bring on May, and it looks. Come on, I just want. Let's swap you two. That's a good idea, I think. Oh no! That is not good. That is not good. And we're unable to get back. That's a bad performance. A properly bad performance from us. Really. Oh dear. Huh. Right. Yikes. I think that's the only word for this, isn't it? Yikes. Any more youth players that I can scavenge before I might go back to an old strategy. I know this tweaking is incessant, but oh hello. Oh hello, okay. I mean, I'm happy to try you. That's a very, very good left pane, isn't it? It's a very good left pane. And you know I'm a sucker for 20 creativity, so there's another one. I think it's just I've just got to, haven't I? I'm just gonna have a team full of creative idiots. Yeah, I don't really fancy you. Don't fancy you, or do I? No, I don't. Right, and the FA Cup. And I'm just going to pause quickly. I started this episode way before I was ready, as you could probably tell by the intro. And after an exciting delay, we are back in the hot seat. And yeah, there was a mild inconvenience out and about. There's a mild storm coming in off the west coast, So I just thought I should make sure all the doors are either propped open or closed, because they were banging about, and I can't be doing with that. You hear them on the microphone, you hear them in your brain, you hear them. I don't know where I'm going with this, but nah, you're not good enough, I don't think. Nah. Although you're probably better than what I've got elsewhere, so I'm probably gonna try and get you and actually sort out my reserves quickly. So who isn't good enough? Sanders, you're not good enough. Release on a free. Thankfully it doesn't matter about like finances right now, so we can just willy-nilly just go, yeah, you're bad, just go away. And Tucker is probably one of them. Yeah, I think it's safe to say he's had his opportunity. Let's also sort out the senior squad, because there's quite a lot of people here, and a lot of them don't get a game. Ron, you're going to go into reserves for a little bit. Who else is not getting a game? We've got a lot of defenders up here now, and I don't know how many actually do have a chance of getting in the squad. I think all of them do, though. Like, I think we rotate so often that I think they all do, actually. So, yeah, sadly, I think that is our squad. I think we've got plenty of room in the team. We're against Coventry, we're really low in league. So are we, though. So I did say that I'm thinking... Let's just save that. I think we're going to go to an old strategy. Now, do we... Do we go back as far back as that? Now the thing is, obviously, our right back. I mean, we could just push them higher, I guess. I think we try it. I think we go back. We go back to the old era. How we started the game. How we got to where we are today. And hopefully we see comparable results. We see good results. It looks like it's going to be Brown and Williams right now. Williams hasn't been injured for a while, which is both positive and also cause for concern, because usually he's bound in injury. Same with Crowley, although Crowley's getting sent off now, so he's having a whale of a time, isn't he? He loves getting sent off, that bloke. How many times has he been sent off now? 6 times, which has fucked us over probably at least 6 times. Every single time he gets sent off, that messes us up. So left-hand side would be Shaw or Walker. Probably Walker. Shaw's probably not going to get a game today. Although I could play... Let's play Andrews. Yeah, let's play Andrews. Let's play you on the right. In the centre, it's going to be Scott and Cook. AMC... I haven't thought this through, have I? Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. That's exactly what we went up in the 3rd division with. That's exactly that central line. Although I'm not playing Dodd in this, actually. No, yeah, Scott, Dodd. Dodd is going to be playing, definitely. And then up front, it looks like Parker's going to get the nod, just due to how well he's been playing. And then that's probably going to be our bench. Yeah. See, I don't... Oh, yeah, Parker's not fit. I don't mind that team, although, again, I'm probably going to have to not play Baker just due to injury concerns. And let's just double-check some of these players and their sort of attacking. Makes sense. Kind of makes sense, anyway. It makes sense enough for me not to care. I think that's the most important part. And again, makes sense. No one's got free roll. Forward runs. I think Walker should be. I don't know why he wouldn't be. And run with ball again. Walker should be. Long shots. This has more long shots in it, but maybe that's what we need to be doing. Cross the ball, Andrews is not, which he should be. And marking, zonal. zonal, and everyone else zonal. Okay, I think that's good. And then when it comes to this, yeah, that's sort of what I'd expect to see. Right, we're going back to the old school and see how this does us. If this does us any favours, going back to basics. As I said before, I don't want to be dilly-daddling during this sort of series anymore. I want to just power through, but maybe just reverting back to old strategies isn't enough. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I had to check if I'd got the right goalkeeper in net, because two. We've conceded 2, for fuck's sake, against Coventry. They're way down. They're way down the league. Like, we're making the chances, and we're getting them on target. I don't know what Nathan Dodd's getting all the shots. I don't think this has worked. I don't think this has worked at all, actually. Huge regret, in all honesty. But let's see if adding a few more world-class players will add some pizzazz into it. Looks like we're getting chances, but we're just not getting them in the back of the net. And there we go, a great save from our goalkeeper. Oh dear, we shouldn't be relying on that, should we? Yeah, Matt Parker scores. If we're in for a shout, it doesn't feel like we're in for a shout, does it? Like, it feels like we're scraping by. And yeah, as such, we are scraping by. We got 9 shots on target. Dodd got 3 shots. He got them. Ah, jeez. Wait, where did we go wrong? Did we go wrong? I hate those sorts of results, because did we go wrong? I don't know what the answer is. It might be that we didn't go wrong. It might be that was fine, and I should expect that more often. But like, do I just carry on? Danny White is coming to the team. That's a good one for us. McDonald, that's a really good one for us. I think he's going to be a curious player to try and play. But now what? Is the magic question now? Like, how did we start this? We started this with a dominating performance against Oldham. We then lost to Man City just. Like, if you take every single game into consideration, we get more shots on target than the other team, which is the exact goal. And unfortunately, like, we're just not able to actually get like this. Like, I don't know what to do about it, because we played well. We had a sending off, and we weren't able to score. Again, we got more shots, we got more passes complete, we got better ratings, the man of the match, and we're just not able to capitalise. Is it just player quality? Is it finishing quality? Is it that I need to play, I don't know, Danny White? Do I need to play Wayne McDonald? I think Danny White might actually be the better prospect if he's 20 off the ball. In fact, I'm tempted to play him straight away, to be honest. Although Parker just had a good match. Yeah, I probably won't. I might put him on the bench though. Yeah. Oh dear, everyone's a bit knackered as well. Exhausted, and I'll actually like a match practice. Thankfully you can swap out to Parker. You're unhappy. Oh dear, you're losing confidence, and so are you, I imagine. Great, my 2-star players are not having a good time of it. And Walker needs to not play. So actually, it's probably going to be that. Yeah. I think that's our squad. I'm going to give this tactic one more chance, just one more chance, and see what we can do. I'm praying that this is what the problem is. Otherwise, I don't know. I really don't know. You sort of just expect these challenges to just go by very easily, and I've been 4th place and 3rd place now in this league, and you just expect, well, you just got to keep going on, and maybe it'll tweak to go in your favor. And look at that, the game's almost fucking over. Jesus Christ, it just went. It just went. Like I couldn't stop that. Damn. Oh, I'm just gonna take off everyone who's a bit injured and hope for the best. Oh well, May comes on and immediately gets injured, and that's the end of that game. Boring and rubbish. 5 at the back. What do you do? What do you do? In fact, you know what? And I don't usually do this. I'm gonna Google what you do. See if anyone has actually answered this question. I'll be honest. I did Google. I had nothing. I found nothing. I found one tip which just said, get Maxim Tasigalco. Great. Fantastic tip. What a brilliant way to play the game. Buy this one player, you'll win the game. Fuck you. So I'm going to go and ditch this formation again. I know you guys are probably going insane and going, what is this bloke doing? And I'm going to pull everyone more narrow, I think. So let's just actually, I'm gonna do this off screen just to speed things up. Okay, right. So extreme wib wobbing done now. I'm gonna save as wib wob narrow. You can see that basically the width comes from the fullbacks. Essentially, you can see this. And then the wide players dip into the box. That's sort of the strategy now. I don't know if that's right, but we'll see. Again, I don't want to be just tinkering with strategies all the way through. And I said that at the start of this season. I was like, this is going to be a quick one. We're just going to go. However, you can see how far we've sort of descended down the league. I can't just keep saying go. It's not quite how it works anymore. So, unfortunately, we have got to make adjustments. We have got to change things up, and this is what we've got so far. So, I'm still going to try and keep the series as quick as possible, just to make sure people are still interested. To be honest, more than anything, just to make sure that it's high enough tempo for everyone to enjoy. Because I know that if I was just stuck fiddling with tactics all day, that'd get boring and tedious. So, these adjustments hopefully are making things a bit more enjoyable to watch. Do let me know if you're finding it infuriating that I'm doing things so quickly, because I will happily slow down a little bit. But I do feel like, for myself anyway, because I've been stuck in the second division so long, I just want to get it over and done with now. Like, I just want it out of the way. But I decided I do want Dodd to be in that DMC position. That's the priority for this season, to sort of make use of him there. Walker can be a central role. On the left-hand side, we have Shaw. On the right-hand side, we have Green. Or we don't. We have... no. Oh, everyone's not fit. This is good, right? Okay, well, you're not in the centre. That's definitely something for Davies to play. You play on the left. And on the right... Oh, Russell. My God. Do I have to? I think I have to, don't I? I mean, he's got an assist already. And if I play Parker up front, and I'd play more of a chance. My goodness, that's a new posh way of saying chance, isn't it? Or I could play David White. He's got a proven track record. I think we're gonna stick with the striker who's playing quite well. Put Daly on the bench, who's probably quite annoyed at the moment, and there's a lot of players who are, and justifiably so. We were fantastic before, but fine, you can have lower value. Yeah, okay. Just be less disappointed, pal. Like, come on, you're gonna be fine. Actually, you can't play. Sorry, you can't play. I forgot. You are unfit. Roy Cook is also unfit, so it looks like we're gonna have to play Keeble in there, which isn't great. That's not what I want to do, but it's what I have to do. I think Horner is gonna end up in the squad, to be honest. And maybe Bone as well. Actually, I might play Bone. Oh, he's not fit, but Bone might get a game before you expect, to be honest. God no, I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet on that one and just play him. Or I could play Boyce. I'll play Boyce. Oh, do I want to? Yeah, let's. He's had better form. I'll put Horner on the bench with Parker and Daly. That'll do me. Oh, Daly's knackered. Daly. Okay, well, Crowley. Yeah. Why not? That seems like a good team. We'll see what this new wide to inside does against Derby, who are 4th in the league. So if we win this, then I'll be very happy. I'll be a very happy boy if we do that. Again, we should be. Penalty has been awarded. Last man. There we go. Red card, and we've got a Walker penalty. All we need to do now is coast. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. So hopefully we can just do that. I don't know if we're going to end up that way. They haven't got a shot yet, Derby, and hopefully our goalkeeper is class enough to manage it. But Boyce finds the net. That's good to see. Dodd has been absolutely killer in that DMC role. Absolutely killer player. And there you go, Andrew Davies. Let's start taking people off. Let's make sure that people like Dodd get a bit of rest there. Let's play Danny Parker in that position, even though I think his general like stats are getting better, which is good. But he's definitely not class. He's not going to play there all the time, is he? I don't think I've ever seen him do a tackle. But yeah, Dodd's been brilliant. Who else should I be taking off? I'll take off Parker, and Walker can come off for Horner's debut. Yeah, I'm just taking people off for safety more than anything, so that's good. That's a good ending to the game. Brilliant 3-0. Oh, a penalty? No, it doesn't matter, does it? It was 3 goals, yeah, but it was 3 on target. Now, many other games we would have lost that. Many other games. So we'll see if this is a new dawn. Nathan Dodd has been brilliant, though. That is a fantastic tackling ratio. And our back four are still playing well. Like, that shielding DMC is really doing us some good. I'll definitely end up there, though, because I've been recording for a monumental amount of time for this episode. But do join me next time, where hopefully this narrow strategy will power us up the league. It's not too late. It's not too late. There's so many draws in this league. We can still get promoted. It's not out the realms of possibility.